I saw them cross the twilight of an age. And who are these people? I told you last time. Sun-eyed children, great creators, massive barrier breakers, restless with destiny, laborers in the quarries of the gods, messengers of the incommunicable, architects, architects of immortality. Architects of immortality. So when Ashwapati says that they are coming down in a mortal world, what will they do in the mortal world? They will bring things of immortality in the mortal world. They will build up houses for the immortal in the mortal world. They are the architects. So it is not up there, but here in the mortal world it must happen. Into the fallen human sphere they came, faces that wore the immortal's glory. Still, although they have come into this creation, they are still wearing the glory of the immortal. Voices that commune still the thoughts of God, bodies made beautiful by the Spirit's light. Now, this is the entire thrust. Bodies made beautiful. The physical must receive the supramental. The physical must receive the powers of the Spirit. That is the entire thrust. Body is made beautiful by the Spirit's thrust, carrying the magic word, the mystic fire, carrying the Dionysian cup of joy, approaching eyes of a diviner man, approaching eyes of a diviner man. That is what he wants. Lips chanting an unknown anthem of the soul. What is the anthem of the soul? The glory of the divine. That is the anthem of the soul. The glory of the divine in this creation. That is the anthem. The glory, the joy, the beauty, the love, the sweetness of the divine. That is the anthem. Feet echoing in the corridors of time. They have stepped into time now. See, high priest of wisdom. So they are now being elaborated. Who are these people? High priests, sweetness, might, and peace. Discoverers of beauty, sunlit ways. That is another aspect. Swimmers of love's laughing flood, and dancers with rapturous golden doors. Their trade one day shall change the suffering earth. So if the earth's pain, if the earth's suffering, if the earth's pain has to go away, it is they who will come and do it. See, we don't say that the Divine Mother will come and do it. No, these people will prepare the whole thing and justify the light on nature's face. Although fate lingers in the high beyond, and the work seems vain on which our heart's force was spent, all shall be done for which our pain was borne. All shall be done for which our pain was borne. By whom? All shall be done. By whom? By these people who are coming here. They will create conditions here that our pain will automatically get reduced, vanish also. All shall be done for which our pain was borne. Even as of old, man came behind the beast. Well, man coming from behind the beast. Man is the link between beast and God. He is the intermediary between animal and God. That is the way the line is stated here. But at the same time, man came behind the beast. Man stands for whom? Beast stands for whom? Man stands for the mental being. Man stands for the mental being. Manomaya Purusha. Beast stands for the vital being. Pranamaya Purusha. After the Pranamaya Purusha arrived on the evolutionary scene, the Manomaya Purusha. So the metaphysical sense, the spiritual sense of this line, man came behind the beast. After the Pranamaya Purusha came the Manomaya Purusha. But that is not the end of things. There has to be somebody also now beyond the Manomaya Purusha, because Manomaya Purusha is not a complete success. It is not a complete success at all, you see. And therefore, things cannot remain hanging, dangling there. Things have to happen there. Even as of old, man came behind the beast. This high divine successor surely shall come. Divine successor, Divya Purusha. You have got Manomaya Purusha. You have got Pranamaya Purusha. After Manomaya Purusha, who will come? Divya Purusha. Divine Purusha. It is he who has to come on the evolutionary scene. And who is going to prepare the ground for them, for the Divine Purusha? The divine success. Who is going to prepare the ground for them? Yes?
Devi Purusha, Divya Purusha?
Divya. Divya. Divine is Divya. Divya means luminous, basically. So, he says, all right, you have got Pranamaya Purusha. Before the Pranamaya Purusha, it was of course the Annamaya Purusha, the material being alone, Annamaya Purusha, then Pranamaya Purusha, then Manomaya Purusha has arrived on the scene. Manomaya Purusha is not the end of things. After Manomaya Purusha will come Vijnanamaya Purusha or Divya Purusha, what she happened to cause in the life divine, a Gnostic being. Gnostic being. Divine successor, that is Gnostic being. Now, this Gnostic being or Divya Purusha is again not the culmination. It is not the culmination. It is not the end. It is not the last. It is not the last. Beyond Divya Purusha will be Anandamaya Purusha. Beyond. So you have got Annamaya Purusha, you have got Pranamaya Purusha, you have got Manomaya Purusha, you have got Vijnana Purusha or Vijnanamaya Purusha or Divya Purusha, and then Anandamaya Purusha. So it is the arrival of the Divya Purusha which will prepare the necessary ground for the arrival of Anandamaya Purusha, the man of bliss. The being of bliss, you see. In fact, that is exactly what Savitri has done. And Savitri got the boon, and when she came down to the soul of Satyavan, who is following her? It is Krishna and Kali who are also coming down upon earth with her. Krishna and Kali. Kali, the divine force, and Krishna, the divine Ananda. It is the divine force and divine Ananda which she has brought down upon her. So that will happen much later. First, the divine successor has to come. So basically what we have here is, if you want to make a distinction between what Ashwapati has achieved and what Savitri has achieved, what Savitri has achieved and what Ashwapati has achieved, we can say that the task of Ashwapati is to see that this Divya Purusha, Vijnanamaya Purusha comes down. He prepared the ground for that purposes. Only when that is done by Ashwapati, then Savitri's task is to carry it forward and bring down Anandamaya Purusha.
And which one is the Superman?
Pardon me?
Which one is the Superman? Divya?
Divya.
Purusha?
Divya Purusha.
Not the Ananda.
Now, Ananda is beyond the supermind.
So if you say so,
So,
if Savitri she is going to bring the Ananda,
yeah,
so
that is
it means-
Savitri's task.
It means mother she is going to
Yes,
bring down
absolutely.
more than the Superman.
Absolutely.
More than the
Absolutely.
Now, mother, she brought the supramata.
Mother?
Yeah.
Well, you can say, all right, let me say yes for a minute. Okay.
Yeah. But you said Ananda, it's more than the
Yes,
supramata.
definitely.
What is it?
Anandamaya Purusha, see, the manifestation does not end only with Vijnana. It has to be full of beauty, full of joy, full of Ananda.
Yeah. Okay.
So it is that which will come into manifestation after this stage is established. The foundation for Anandamaya Purusha to come is the arrival of Vijnanamaya Purusha. So the foundation is laid down by Ashwapati. On that foundation is now the work carried forward by the divine creatrix.
It's okay. My question is not this. My question is, I understood what you are saying. This it's okay, but it's the supramental. She brought the supramental.
Yes.
But not
Well,
more
she
than the
she
supramental.
brought I will not say exactly she brought. It happened also because of Shrevendu's yogic work.
Yeah, of course.
Because it is the yogic work of Shrevendu which brought it down. She carried it forward.
Okay, it's not my question. What they brought both is the supramental. Not more than the supramental. Because we have to prepare. So what is it this more? That's why my question.
No, you are trying to make a kind of a division. See, basically, from the occult point of view, what is the work of the divine Purusha? To bring down here the Gnostic being, the Divya Purusha. Now, the full manifestation in the world of Satchitananda, to bring down the entire Satchitananda, it is the work of the divine force, divine power, divine Shakti. So it is the work of Savitri. It is the work of Savitri. See, when the mother is doing the yoga of physical transformation, it is she who is doing it.
Of course.
She is not Shrevendu.
Of course, I don't question this. But
Now that
you call it something else than the supramental.
yeah, Subramanian, the Anandamaya.
But the Anandamai, it's up of.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
But first, let's see the supramental, because I think mother she brought the supramental, which is not yet here. Supramental, but more than the supramental, it means it's another plan. What you are saying. Yes. Yeah. It will come.
I will put it this way. Whatever siddhis Shrevendu had realized in his yogic pursuit, they were passed on to the mother. On 5th December 1950 at 1:25 a.m. They were passed on to the mother. Now it is those siddhis which are in the mother, they became the means, the instruments, the cause of bringing down the supermind. So it is in a certain sense Shrevendu's work to bring down the supermind. Mother was instrumental in executing it. But she brought it down in the sense that all the force was put in her by him. Now, From that point onward, what has to happen is the work of the Divine Mother, Savitri. She brought down the divine, the Anandamaya Purusha or Krishna consciousness here, the joy, the beauty, the love, the sweetness of Krishna. It is her work in manifestation. So basically, you can see the sequence of evolution. You have first physical being, you have got the vital being, you have got the mental being, you have got the Vijnana being, supermind, beyond, the being of bliss. Now, this is also the gradation which we find in the Taittiriya Upanishad. In the Taittiriya Upanishad, we had these 5 stages already listed out. With the Annamaya Purusha, then comes Pranamaya Purusha, then comes Manomaya Purusha, then comes Vijnanamaya Purusha, then comes Anandamaya Purusha. These are the gradations which are already described in the Taittiriya Upanishad. They had a vision of the whole thing, but that vision, its realization, is what is now being done. The intuition was very strong, very powerful, very true, very genuine. But that is not sufficient. It has to become here a kind of a concrete, realized reality. And that is the work the yogis are doing. So, this high divine successor, yes?
Can we say like this, that the mother task was different from the divine mother? So the divine mother in the body of the mother works on the supramental manifestation.
Supramental, yes, of course. Yeah.
And then after it will be the divine mother,
Yeah.
not in the body of the mother.
Yeah. But that is now in the earth work, consciousness, not
Yes.
up there. That is important, earth consciousness. It is the very physical which has been prepared, which is now getting ready to receive that. See, after all, the evolution has to come from below. It has to happen here, in this world, not up there. It has to happen here.
Perhaps you could ask a question when the supermind will be government on earth,
Will be?
will be established.
Okay.
Established.
All right.
Is the mother then coming back with,
Yes, of course.
with the, such another mission?
Yes.
Will you get us your
Yes.
mission?
Yes. Yes,
She
of
will
course.
come back with
Yes.
another mission to bring the next stage.
Yeah, but that will happen much later. First, much later. First, this divine successor has to arrive, has to get kind of stabilized here, has to prepare the entire thing. Then the evolution will take next step. Evolution will take next. We are not in a hurry. So once you have got this divine successor here, it means you are already in the world of Satchidananda in the physical here. In the physical here.
But the supermind will make it much more fast for the
Obviously, but you see, actually,
from
this.
inconscient to the mental being took a long time. Now it will be shorter. No?
Yeah, actually, this question was kind of asked to Shivendu. All right, if supermind comes, then what next? He says, let the supermind first come. He kind of dodged the question. You see, but in Savitri, we have got hints of that. As far as, see, we are now in Book 3, Canto 4. First half of Savitri, which is entirely devoted to Ashwapati alone. And what is his task? What do we see here? We see that the divine successor will come. That is Ashwapati's task. When you go to the second and third part of Savitri, in Canto 11, towards the end, Savitri received the boon from the divine himself, from the Supreme himself. Yes, go and do your will on earth. He grants that boon to her, do your will on earth. Life divine on earth, that is what she wanted, and that boon is granted. And as a concrete demonstration of that, when she is coming down, Krishna and Kali are following her from behind. The appearance of Krishna and Kali is something now which is beyond just this divine successor. You have to make a distinction between the two. Ashwapati's task is divine successor. Now, next step to bring down the Anandamaya Purusha, well, that is Savitri's job. Savitri has done that, you see. Behind man's inefficient mortal plea, behind his vain labor, sweat, and blood and tears. Vain labor and sweat and blood and tears. Now, that is the Churchillian phrase. You see, this is the kind of phrase Churchill had used in his speeches. See how Shabandul's words were spoken by Churchill. How Shabandul's words were spoken by Churchill, you see. Labor and sweat and blood and tears. This is what I want, you see. This was written around 1942, 43, 44, you see, about that time. You see, this line. He shall know what mortal mind barely does think. What can mortal mind think at all? He shall do what the heart of the mortal could not dare. Obviously, because he is the divine successor.